Welcome, I'm Scott. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and this is my YouTube channel, Stamping Scott. Today we are featuring a design-inspired card. I hope you'll join me. I'm so glad you decided to come back. Today's card is featuring a stamp set that I used in my first video. This stamp set is called Petal Palette. It will be retiring by June 4th of 2019. This will probably be the last time I feature this stamp set, but it is one of my favorites. As you can see, it's got many different sentiments that go for many different occasions, and it's got some lovely graphics that you can use to enhance your card. This is one of my most favorite sets I've used in the last couple years from Stampin' Up! And it is still available on the Stampin' Up! Website. You can get this on my site, stampingscott.stampinup.net. This is the card that we are going to be making today. Using the Petal Palette set, you can see the different layers of the different flowers, and also you can see the sentiment down here. There's several die cuts. We're using some embossing with a heat gun. We've got some twine back here as well. This card is also featuring a soon-to-be retiring color called Tranquil Tide. And this is the stamping pad right here. You can also still order these from my website. There's 3 different cardstock sizes that we're using today. The top layer is going to be a part of the Tranquil Textures Designer Series paper. This is cut at 4.5 by 3.25. Then we have a piece of cardstock. This is Tranquil Tide cardstock. It's cut at 5 inches by 3.25 inches. The base is Whisper White Ultra Thick cardstock. It's cut at 8.5 by 5.5 inches, and it's going to be scored in the half by 4.25. What's really great about the thick cardstock is that it actually gives you a nice weight. So if this is going to be your card base, the card will stand up. It is awesome cardstock. You can find this on my website. So the embellishment for this card is going to be Nature's Twine, which is one of my favorite elements that we have in the card today. Nature's Twine consists of 4 different color twine, and you can find the number below. Today we're going to be featuring Mint Macaron, which is the baker's twine in this set. It is called Mint Macaron and not Mint Macaroon, although it does look like a macaroon. I've always wanted to know about that, but it is spelled like macaron, I promise you. So this is really great. And what we're going to do is we're just going to wrap this 3 times around the textured cardstock, just to give a little bit of extra touch here. You can kind of see that twine right here. It just adds another layer to enhance this card. Like I said, this card is very simple. It just consists of 3 card layers, actually 4 die cuts and some stamping with some twine. It is really simple, and you can do this as much as I can do this. I'd like to remind you that all the products used in today's video can be purchased on my website, stampingscott.stampinup.net. Some of the products I am featuring today will be retired, and I will make sure to indicate those below so that way you know which ones will only be available till June 4th of 2019. And remember, if you place an order of $50 or more off of my website, I will send you the new catalog. This is our brand new catalog that launches June 4th of 2019. I know you'll love everything that's inside this catalog. I'm ever so grateful for you watching my presentation today. And if you would like to continue to support me, please give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. And we'll see you on the other side. Welcome back! I hope you enjoyed today's presentation, and I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support. One of the reasons why I like creating cards is because I love to share what I love, and it's really important to do that. With Stampin' Up!, one of the best things that we get to do is we get to be creative, we get to use our hands to make things that mean something, and we get to share that with other people and be a community. And it's one of my most favorite reasons for being a part of Stampin' Up! And that journey. So I really appreciate your support. You have no idea how much that means to me. I look forward to presenting more videos for you in the future. Keep in mind, this is a design-inspired series. This basically is a card with some elements that might spur some inspiration for you to create. I will also do a basic tutorial where I'll take you through a basic card design step by step with voiceover. Lastly, I'll be featuring videos on tools and techniques. Things like keeping your craft room organized, how to clean your stamps using a Stampin Scrub tool, how to do heat embossing, how to do texturizing and die cutting. Those are kind of fun videos that I think you'll appreciate, because what's really great about card making is that once you have the tools in place and you do the steps, it is such an easy thing to do, and it's such a wonderful thing to share. I would encourage you to give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. I would appreciate if you put some comments below. I love your comments, and I really appreciate them. And also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye. And lastly, I'll be doing videos on tips and tools and no. This stamp set is retired. No, it's retiring, it's not retired. It's retired. I'm gonna retire, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, and a sped up, a tool and technique. I created all these names, I should know what they are.